Every time Eliot manipulates a body, he cuts the clothes with scissors, leaving the deceased completely naked. Today, the delivery is a beauty named Anna. He cannot wait to cut the straps of her dress, but Anna suddenly snaps her eyes open. "Where am I?" she asks. Strangely, Eliot remains totally calm. It is as if he has seen this 1,000 times before. He tells Anna that she is in a funeral home. He tells her that she died in a car crash. Anna's eyes widen. She remembers driving in the rain. She remembers the accident. Then, everything went black. But if she is dead, how can she still be talking? Eliot sees her doubt and takes a death certificate from the shelf. It clearly states that she died 8 hours ago in a crash. Before Anna can even process this, Eliot begins to clean her wounds with a sponge. Anna does not understand what he is doing. Eliot is a mortician. His job is to make the dead look perfect. At this point, Anna still refuses to believe she is dead. She begs Eliot to let her go, promising to keep his secret. Eliot ignores her and says something creepy. "You have to trust me. I am only here to help you." Anna is terrified. She wants to run away, but her body is completely powerless. She can only watch as Eliot uses a needle and thread to sew her head. The strange thing is that Anna feels zero pain. Eliot looks at his watch and pulls out a syringe with a yellow liquid. He injects it into Anna's body. Anna instantly feels dizzy and faints. When she wakes up again, it is already night. She checks her own pulse, but feels nothing. Panicking, she bangs her hand against the bed frame. Even with such a violent blow, she feels no pain at all. Is she really dead? She tries to flee, but the door is locked. Meanwhile, her boyfriend Paul arrives at the funeral home. He wants to see Anna one last time, but Eliot kicks him out, saying he is not family. No matter how much Paul begs, Eliot does not budge. Anna hears Paul's voice and screams out to him, but the room is soundproofed. Paul hears nothing. Anna panics and tries to call him, but the phone line is cut. The opportunity vanishes. She trashes the room to vent her frustration. When Eliot opens the door, the place is a total mess. Anna begs him to release her, but Eliot does not give in. Later, Anna's mother visits the funeral home. She misses her daughter too much and needs to see her one last time. Eliot slowly pulls back the white sheet. Seeing Anna, her mother bursts into tears. After a brief goodbye, she turns around to leave. Eliot looks worried that Anna might wake up and rushes to cover her again. Suddenly, the mother turns back around. She tells Eliot that Anna was a brunette and asks him to dye her hair back to its original color. Eliot agrees immediately, only breathing a sigh of relief once she is gone. But during the entire encounter, Anna felt everything. She thinks Eliot is hiding something from her. To escape this hell, she finds a pair of surgical scissors and hides them behind her back. When Eliot is not looking, Anna lunges at him, but Eliot dodges her easily. She is lost. Seeing Eliot walk slowly toward her, Anna loses control. He grabs Anna's hand and points the sharp blades directly at his own neck. Eliot knows that Anna does not have the courage to kill. That is why she is so brave, Eliot tells Anna. He claims the only reason he can see her is because he has a special gift. He can speak to the dead. But obviously, Anna does not believe his lie. Before leaving, Eliot gives her a warning. Her funeral is in 2 days, so don't even think about running. Despite the warning, Anna still wants to get out of there. One day, she finally sees an opportunity. Eliot brings her a burial shroud because he wants her to try it on. While Eliot is distracted, Anna steals his keys. Once Eliot drives away, Anna grabs the keys and tries to unlock the door to leave. But there are too many keys, and she has to try them one by one. Eliot is at the gas station and does not realize the keys are gone. But when he goes to pay, he notices they are missing. He gets a bad feeling and rushes back home. Just at that moment, Anna manages to unlock the door, but she finds the main gate locked. If only she could open this last gate, she would be free. She finally opens the gate, only to crash head-on into Eliot. Anna panics and runs into a room to hide. She quickly dials Paul's number, wanting to tell him that she is still alive. But the signal is terrible, and Paul thinks it is a telemarketer, hanging up immediately. Before Anna can react, Eliot appears right behind her. He tells her to stop dreaming because it only makes the pain worse. Anna screams, "Then prove to me that I'm really dead." Eliot rips the black cloth off the mirror and tells Anna to take a good look at herself. Anna steps closer and sees that her face is completely pale, without a drop of blood. She cannot believe she looks like a literal corpse. She falls into total despair, starting to believe Eliot's words. Perhaps she really is dead. Eliot is about to celebrate, but then he sees a boy named Jack witnessing everything. Jack recognizes Anna instantly because Anna is his school teacher. But Eliot is not worried. He thinks nobody will believe a child. Just at that moment, Anna lets out a breath. Eliot panics and quickly wipes her breath off the glass. From that moment on, Anna, who is actually alive, accepts that she is a corpse. but that fog on the glass proves it. Anna is 100% alive, she just doesn't know it. The next day, a police officer named Vincent stops by the funeral home. But he is not there for Anna, he is there to visit his brother. While chatting with Eliot, Anna's head suddenly spasms. As a cop, Vincent notices something is wrong. But to keep Eliot from getting suspicious, he asks for 2 minutes alone with his brother. Eliot does not say no, turning around and walking out of the room. Once Eliot is gone, Vincent rushes to Anna's side and slowly lifts the white sheet to check for a heartbeat. Suddenly, Eliot walks back in, scaring Vincent half to death. Vincent does not know how to explain himself, so he simply grabs his hat and runs off. The whole thing infuriates Eliot, but he cannot exactly get revenge. All he can do is give Vincent's dead brother a terrifying makeover. Meanwhile, Paul goes to the school to pack up Anna's things. Jack happens to see him, running over to stop him in his tracks. He says he saw Anna at the funeral home last night, and that she was even wearing a long red dress. But Paul does not believe a word of it, even slapping Jack and knocking him to the floor. Paul has been having constant dreams about Anna lately, and that phone call yesterday, the voice sounded exactly like her. He thought he was just hallucinating, but then he thinks carefully. On the day of the accident, Anna really was wearing a red dress. Is it possible that Anna is actually alive? He rushes to the funeral home immediately, desperate to see her. Eliot is worried that things will go wrong, so he grabs a pair of scissors and follows Paul closely. Paul screams Anna's name madly, but Anna hears him and does not come out to meet him, because after everything that happened last night, she is convinced she is just a corpse. She thinks that, apart from Eliot, no one can hear her voice anymore. Since Anna never appears, Paul is extremely worried about her. He heads to the police station and asks a fellow police officer friend for help, but his friend thinks he is simply consumed by grief and having wild delusions. The friend pulls out Anna's death certificate, but Paul spots many red flags on it. The medical examiner never even saw the body. He thinks Anna might have been drugged and then mistakenly declared dead. Another officer nearby hears this and remembers a drug that can temporarily stop the heart. Just as the friend begins to doubt, Vincent, the other cop, steps in. He says he was right there this morning and is sure that Anna is truly dead. Paul finally loses all hope. On the day of the funeral, Eliot dresses Anna to perfection. He asks Anna if she has one last wish, and Anna wants to look at the world one last time. But when Eliot brings her to the door, Anna is too afraid to take a step outside. Eliot tells her, "It's just human nature. You fear death before you die, and you fear life once you're dead." Then Eliot prepares to inject her again. But Anna wants to see herself one last time before the burial. Eliot hands her a mirror. Looking at her reflection, Anna lets out a breath without thinking and sees the fog on the mirror's surface. She finally realizes that she is not actually dead, but it is already too late. Eliot ignores her struggles and pumps the drug into her body again. Anna passes out instantly. Eliot takes a photo of her, then wheels her out to the service. Paul arrives at the funeral. As he slips a ring onto Anna's finger, the corner of Anna's mouth suddenly spasms. Eliot gets super nervous, but unfortunately, Paul does not notice a thing. Eliot finally breathes a sigh of relief and quickly slams the coffin shut. Later, Eliot goes to the back room and pins Anna's photo to the wall. To anyone's surprise, the wall is packed with identical photos, meaning every single one of these victims was Eliot's doing. Meanwhile, when Anna wakes up again, she is already buried deep underground. She is absolutely terrified, banging on the coffin lid nonstop. But no matter how much she screams, nobody hears a thing, and in that manner, Anna is buried alive. After the funeral ends, a heartbroken Paul drinks himself into unconsciousness, only wanting to numb the pain. That is when Eliot sneaks up on him from behind and tells Paul a secret. Anna is actually still alive. Paul is absolutely furious and wants to beat Eliot to a pulp, but Eliot tells him to hurry up, saying that Anna is running out of time. Paul runs out the door and speeds his car toward the cemetery. A light rain begins to fall, but Paul is drunk and does not even brake. Instead, he steps on the gas completely. Suddenly, a bright white light flashes. When he opens his eyes again, an ambulance whizzes past. He does not realize anything is wrong. He arrives at the cemetery and digs up the coffin, pulling Anna out of the dirt. Miraculously, she is alive. But then, he hears a noise behind him. Paul turns his head to look. In that split second, Anna disappears from his arms. When that white light flashed, he had actually crashed his car. Now he is lying on the cold morgue table. The man preparing his body is the same old Eliot. But there is a difference this time. Eliot has a new assistant, Jack. Now, the exact same fate as Anna's awaits Paul.